Hi folks, how are we doing? Do you have a go-to shave? I.e. a soap, a brush or a razor or even a blade that you just go to every time because you know it's going to work? I don't have a go-to shave. I don't really have a go-to. There are favourites. In this shave tonight we are using a favourite, Imperial Rum from Phoenix and Beau. It has to be a favourite because I've got 2, maybe 3 tubs of it. One of the few soaps I've got duplicates of. Tallow based soap. I believe this website's still alive anyway. I don't know if Curry is still making soaps, but it's a very good soap. Really nice soap base. Go to preference like synthetic or badger, ball brushes, things of the devil. Tonight's brush is it's the Løthur brush, the She, I think it's called. I think it's a G5, G7, it's a G something synthetic knot. It's a synthetic brush. There you go. The blade, which will be at its 3rd use when I mark the dot on the piece of paper, is a Astra. I think it's an Astra. Yeah, it is. It's an Astra Superior Stainless, so it's the Astra Blue. And the razor, many years ago, way back in the long distant past, I was lucky enough to have a loan of 2 charcoal goods razors. Charcoal goods no longer trade. They don't make razors anymore. They're just finished. However, they did design a line of razors for West Coast shaving, and this is one of them. That's what we're using tonight. It comes in a ABS plastic box with a zip tie on it, or with a clip on it. So there we are tonight. That's what we're using tonight. It's the West Coast Shaving Liberty razor. It's got the stars and stripes from the American flag on the handle. So American designed by Charcoal Goods, American retailed by West Coast Shaving, but made in China. Charcoal Goods had a scale of 1 to 3 for aggression. 1 to 3. Doing the hand thing again, Martin. And this falls about level 1.5, I'm led to believe, on the Charcoal Goods scale. So it's a 3-piece razor. Top cap, as you can see, has the retaining bars, and there's the base plate there, and it's laser engraved West Coast Shaving at the bottom. The Charcoal Goods razors were really nice, exceptional. I was lucky enough to have a loan of a couple from a friend. There's no overhang on the blade, on the top cap, or the base plate. There's a nice long stud for fixing the handle onto. There we are there. So that's it, the West Coast Shaving Liberty razor, I believe it's called. So we've got the brush. Just basically just dumped it down to about there, drop the white bit. It's as far down as you need, and give it a shake out. We've got soap, which had half a teaspoon of water in it for a wee while we were doing stuff, getting prepared. No point going in dry, is there? It just causes pain and discomfort. So yeah, go-to stuff. Do you have a go-to razor? Leave a comment. Go-to soap, something you just pick up and go every time, or a lot of the time. You tend to find once you have a little collection, you have favourites. It might even be a soap base. like Sterling for example. In my case it's Wickham. Well, Wickham, Martin de Candre. I've got a few favourites. I haven't used a Wickham for a long time. I need to pull a Wickham soap out sometime soon. That should be more than enough. Yeah, I like this soap that much. It's my go-to beer rum. Really. I have a few with the beer rums. But if this was the only one I had, I would die a happy man. It is very, very good. Scent strength is your typical European strength. It's not in your face, burning your skin off with chemicals like some soaps do. Mainly from across across the pond, because they aren't subject to the same legal requirements as soaps made in the European Union or in Europe. Despite not being in the EU, we still have the same regulations. They just copied them and they haven't changed them. So it's been a canny week. It's been alright. It's been pretty good. And it's Thursday night now as I'm recording this. I will not get this edited tonight. It's just a record job and dump the files on the computer. So I'll hopefully get edited tomorrow and published sometime. If you haven't watched the Tesoro video yet, the first one, there's a giveaway in that video, go watch it. That closes on Saturday night. I'll get that done. Over the weekend sometime. I'm working this weekend, so but we'll get that fitted in and done at some point. Don't know when. We'll find time sometime down the road. People forget that there's a life outside of YouTube. But because you have a YouTube channel, you can't have one. When's your next video coming out? When it's recorded? That was when I took the long sabbatical. That was one of the reasons I just got hooked off with that sort of stuff. And I'm quite enjoying doing the videos again. I was quite reticent about making a comeback. I wasn't fussed either way, really. Videos happen when they happen. That's one of the reasons why I don't have a schedule to release stuff anyhow. By the way, West Coast Shaving Liberty Razor with a Astra Blue Stainless. I've used this razor a few times. It's lovely. I'm not sure what the specs of the blade gap and everything are. I'm not even sure if West Coast Shaving have it on their website. If they do, Google it, go find it, because there won't be a link below. It's a lazy video. But this combination of razor and blade, lovely. Soap has a nice bit of spice to it, this one. nice bit of bay. Have you tried one of these? Do you own one? What do you think about them? Yeah, Friday tomorrow, working the weekend, off Monday. Oof, we'll get something sorted out for getting videos edited and uploaded and stuff. It all takes time. Unfortunately, sometimes life gets in the way. But hey, you've got a YouTube channel, you're not allowed to have a life. And I thought after last week with 4 videos in as many days, or 5 days, you'd be sick of the sight of me. You know, it doesn't take people 4 videos to be sick of the sight of me. It can happen in seconds, really. So as you can see, quality lather. But then again, I do have good water. So good, you can make whiskey from it. The charcoal goods ones I tried in the past were a level 2. I may have well tried, I think one came with 2 base plates. I think there might have been a 1 and a 2 and there was a 3. The 3 was a bit bitey. The 1 and 2 were lovely to use, and this falls right in the middle of that sweet spot for me. What made charcoal goods unique was the handles, just the design on them, the machining. Oh. But this, I would say, despite having the United States flag on, not something, yeah, you wouldn't want to be seen in Iran with it, would you, at the moment? USA flag, ooh, bye bye. It's subtle, and it's got some heft to it. It's good weight, which is what I like. So you know where it is in the hand, really. Like many things in life. If it's got a bit of weight to it, you know where it is. There's not a lot left. I'm not even sure if Løthur is still trading. That brush was a collab with Aftershave, and it's a nice shape handle, like good knot, but it's modern synthetic. They're all much the same, really. There's not much between them. Incremental improvements from a G4. The G4, the G5 was better than G4, and if it's a G7 knot now, then I think that's a G5, but different companies use different numbers, so you don't know which, like for like exactly, they don't use the same specifications. But I believe that's what they class as a G5 knot, and it's really nice. Head's easy to get under the nose. I'll leave that one there, my head just got off on a tangent. We're done. put up a mountain of lather, as you can see. Oh, I've got a growth on the side of my face. I'm not going to edit this one. So this is the face wash routine. Literally that way. You see every so often when I go, see you in a minute. Well, tonight you're not going to see me in a minute. You're going to stick with me and get very, very bored. If you haven't tried it, do so. You'll feel the benefit of it come the post-shave period. So that's the soap just whacked on the face really and moved around. I'll just sort the stomach out. That's better. Give the brush a quick swizz out in the sink. Give it a dry. As you can see, I've still got the soap on my face. It's the start to a very simple but very effective post shave, and the first person I believe used it was Curry from Phoenix and Beau, the lad who made the soap, used to make the soap. So there's the brush sorted out. Not having a little massage just to even up the soap a little bit. Now we'll do the razor, give it a clean out, give it a clean. So the razor comes apart, the blade comes out, and being very careful, you grab the blade like that, well I do anyway, and dry it. Just, I've got my hand inside, it's a puppet. You can get tablets for it apparently. And literally just wipe the blade, as you can see there. Just 5 or 6 times in each direction, then change edges, blade dry. Can go back in the wrapper. Razor, and I've still got the soap on my face. So you have most modern soaps have oils and butters and all sorts of goodness in them. All you're doing really is getting the most out of those oils and butters by letting the freshly shaved skin absorb a little bit of it. So you see, you're doing yourself a favour. Base plate nice and clean. Top cap de-scummed, nice and clean. We've still got the soap on the face, Martin. Yeah, I know. Hey, at least it makes it an easy edit. Because I haven't got to chop all the bits together and put fades and stuff in. Razor, back together. A little bit of water and just wash it around. Again, just massaging the excess soap off the skin and the soap that's there into the skin. Back in a tick. There we have it. We are done. That is normally the bit where the edit happens, but you've seen it this one. Don't do it very often. I do it in some videos, but if anyone's new to the channel or just started wet shaving, that's my post shave routine. That's how it works. This one's quite a rarity because I have the matching splash as well. But I have got 3 tubs of this, 2 or 3 tubs of this, I can't remember which it is, maybe 3 actually. I think I had 2 and somebody sent me 1 because they didn't like it. So, a few drops of the splash, I'm not going to go OTT with it. It's got a wee sting to it, there's a little bit of alcohol in there. A little bit more. And there we have it, a go-to shave. The go-to part being, well, there's no particular favourites. A synthetic brush, really. It's obviously given, really, this day and age. A lot easier to use than badger brushes. Easier to clean, look after, and they produce cracking lathers. That's the Løthur She brush, which lathered up Phoenix and Beau Imperial Rum. Get the camera off it, there we are, Imperial Rum from Phoenix and Beau. And that was the soap. The razor, West Coast Shaving Liberty razor. Cracking razor, really nice. That came up on one of the buy sell trade pages, I can't remember which it was. And I was just like, well, I can't get a charcoal goods, but I can get something designed by them to their specifications, and it ticks all the boxes. And I say it's with the stars and stripes on the handle. It's subtly branded. We polished off with a good face wash with the soap remnants, as you saw, and the matching splash. That's it, folks, we're done. Any questions, comments or anything else, leave them in the box below. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.